It's just us.
What did you expect? Even soldiers know not to go near the foul sea. You become a pulse Lassie, and you're finished.
What do you mean, finished?
Haven't you heard, Miss...
Vanille.
Huh?
My name. And yours?
Hope. Thank you. What were we thinking?
Well, since we're here, let's look around. Oh, check this out.
Hey! Vanille, where are you?
Well?
That's,
No daydreaming now.
Yep, so now we have Vanille in the lead, and if you notice, Vanille's ATB bar is 3 sigma. Eventually, I think everyone's gets to 5. That will be unlocked again later. It is a subtle hint that something may be a bit different about Vanille that maybe we don't know yet. But we will find out.
Okay, back to exploring.
I don't know about back to. Had we really started any kind of exploring?
better stay close.
All right, and I think at the beginning of each chapter, we should take a look at the data log a little bit. Maybe it'll actually help us, you know, understand the story better. This is just recap, I believe. I don't know. Should we read all these? They aren't too long. So this says Day 13 Exile. A foul sea of pulse origin was discovered within a vestige of the outskirt of Bodom 2 days previously, having apparently spent centuries in hibernation with humans none the wiser to its presence. The Sanctum deemed the potential contamination by pulse magic a risk too great to overlook and immediately enacted legislation permitting the Purge, an involuntary removal of the foul sea and the entire population of Bodom from Cocoon. Deportees were told that they would be transported to Pulse. That's what's going on right now. You'll notice that says Day 13, and you'll find out why a little later. So let's explain Pulse. Resting in Cocoon's shadow, the sprawling and enigmatic lower world of Pulse is home to a multitude of terrors. The land is commonly believed to be inhospitable to human life, and a strict ban on interworld travel forbids citizens of Cocoon from venturing there to challenge this hypothesis. Not even members of the Sanctum's upper echelon can claim to have seen the surface with their own eyes. But the attempted invasion by the world's savage armies several centuries ago is well documented. Widespread fear of a repeated assault persists among the populace even today, with colloquial references often likening the world to a manner of living hell. So essentially Australia. That's not fair. It might be accurate, but it's not fair. Fal'Cie are in existence. Fal'Cie are in existence beyond human comprehension, possessed of incredible magical power. The ones responsible for Cocoon's construction are protectors of humanity, but there are other of their kind as well. The Fal'Cie who dwell on Pulse and name themselves enemies of Cocoon. Humans who encounter Pulse Fal'Cie are cursed, being turned to Lassie and ordered to destroy Cocoon. It is for this reason that most ordinary citizens support the Purge. Anyone who may have come into contact with one of these Fal'Cie represents a dire threat. So essentially everyone in that town, Bodom, came into contact with this Pulse fal'Cie and were turned into l'Cie, whom they claim are, I don't know, brainwashed into wanting to defeat Cocoon. The beings known as fal'Cie possess the power to enthrall unwilling human instruments, compelling the victims to serve their will. These individuals, known as l'Cie, are marked with indelible brands. They gain the gift of magic, but also bear the burden of completing a task known as a focus for their fal'Cie master. Pulse l'Cie, Fools of Fall l'Cie from the world below, are fal'Cie, what did I say? Are considered dangerous enemies of Cocoon society, as there exists no means of removing the l'Cie brand and the curse thereby imposed. Pulse l'Cie are hunted relentlessly. So I think that's the big explanation we wanted there of what's going on. So that big kind of hulking thing is the Pulse l'Cie, and supposedly a ton of people came into contact with it. We'll read about the Sanctum. Cocoon's central government, the Sanctum, holds supreme executive, legislative, and judicial power. It also maintains direct authority over the military. Despite the fact that Cocoon was built by the fal'Cie and not by humans, fal'Cie opt to participate only superficially in government affairs, leaving Cocoon's administration entirely at the discretion of the human Sanctum and its Primarch, Galanth Daisley. So, that's the important stuff, because at this point we know what the Purge is, we understand PSICOM. So we'll come back and read here as bigger stuff comes up. I hope that helps explain a little bit of what's going on here in the early game, and of course more will be revealed as we go. So here again, where there's not a huge ton of point other than maybe getting some items of fighting all of these battles.
This place was supposed to be empty.
I think we will go for the items though, because if I recall, some of them hold some pretty useful stuff for later. We'll see. I may end up be doing this for nothing. We did manage to sneak up on these, which is impressive because I can never tell what ways these things are facing. If you do manage to sneak up on something, you get a preemptive strike like you saw, which starts their stagger gauge right at the edge, which means one more hit, we get a big old stagger, and immediately into the battle we can start whooping some ass. Alright, let's see what's in here. Alright. We're probably going to need those because I know I'm going to screw up at some point. Pretty sure we get an accessory fairly early on that will let us double the potency of potions too, and that can be quite useful. Alright, so this is explaining the preemptive strikes, which I just did, so we don't need to read that. And a lot of these data log updates we're seeing here in the beginning are largely game tutorial stuff. So not a ton of reason to go back and... Can anyone explain to me what Vanille's weapon is? Is it a fishing rod? I've never known what Vanille's weapon actually is. It shoots out lines of some kind. I don't know. Oh, okay. Accessory. We'll take that, too. We're gonna get hit. Damn. We are starting to see at least a couple new enemies. These are the same as before, but the little triangle things. It's not a ton of enemy variety in the game. You end up fighting a lot of the same kind of mobs. But we'll watch. I don't know. I haven't decided how many of the fights we're going to watch. If I have something to say, we'll talk about it during the fights. But we may skip some of them, especially if it's the same fight over and over again in the slog. Of all these points, I don't know that the points mean it's whose Final Fantasy is it anyway. The points don't really matter.
Aren't you scared?
Not so much.
You really don't get it.
Pulse, Falsey, and Lassie are bad news. That's why Cocoon kicked them out. Live too close to the Falsey, one-way ticket to Pulse. That's the purge in a nutshell.
If they catch us here, they'll purge us too. And
What's
then...
your problem?
What's my... Pulse is hell on Earth.
We'll be okay. Calm down.
Get off me.
Sarah? Huh? Can you hear me? Where are you?
Don't worry, Sarah. Your hero is on his way. Wonder what that's for.
All right, back to Snow. Like I said, we're gonna see a lot of back and forth, a lot in this early game, and really a lot through the entire game. The main party stays quite broken up for a majority of the duration of the main storyline. I think we all come together in chapter 9, maybe? And there are, cleverly, 13 chapters. I don't think I can avoid this fight. Alright, no items. Oh, maybe I... Ah, damn it!
Bring it on!
I hit A bunch of times. You're welcome. We didn't have to watch it.
Just hold on, Sarah.
I don't know who builds stuff like this.
Still won't budge? I think the door's winning.
Why didn't I listen?
Beg your pardon?
It was me. This is my fault.
Beg your pardon?
Cover your ears.
Huh? Oh, blast charge? Oh, wait, hold on. All right, hold. All right, go for it! Make it happen!
I'm so sorry. Please let me in. Please?
Hey!
Right.
What? How'd you open it? After you.
She said, please. How do you think she opened it, Zaz? Ah, okay, so shrouds. These are the items I was talking about that were kind of worth looking for. So shrouds are special single-use aerosols that can only be used outside of battle and grant the party tactical advantages. Fortisol and Agisol bestow their bonuses at the start of battle. These things will give us, like, haste going into a battle, or brave, which is increased attack. Float, I think, which is that what it's called on this one? I don't know. We'll go over it more when we start to use them. But they can really make some battles a lot simpler. And you can actually use them on certain bosses as well. I think. I don't know. We'll find that out too. What's really useful is the Deceptisol. So the Deceptisol shields the party from enemy detection, eliminating any concerns of being spotted and attacked. It's useful for avoiding combat, and also for launching preemptive strikes. So that's why we were looking through the items, because if there are some around, they're nice to have. And they aren't extremely numerous in quantity. So if we can find them, it'll be nice to get them. Nope. I don't know why any game that starts you out as create new save data every time you go into a save menu is doing it wrong, okay? Oh, we got past those ones. Again, still not really any point in fighting too many battles. We'll do this one because we see the item ball floating there. Did I get the back? Hey, we got the preemptive strike. Give us a nice blitz that hits everybody. Ah, yeah, you see how that just melted them all real quick? That's the advantage of a back attack. Phoenix down. We may need it. Doesn't hurt to have. Alright, dodged that guy.
Hard to believe no one noticed this thing for all these years.
I should have gone up. I think if I had gone up the stairs and then come back down once they weren't aggroed, I probably could have gotten this item without having to do the fight. This one's not too bad. That one with snow that we skipped was unbearable. Just one person just punching things. It was like a bad Rocky montage. Are there good Rocky montages? Somebody who's watched a Rocky film, let me know. I never actually have. Ooh. You don't even have any magic right now, so we'll definitely put the Gladius on for the time being at the very least. Not only that, but didn't we get an attack up? Did it auto-equip on snow? I thought we got an attack up accessory at some... Maybe I'm wrong. But either way, new weapon. There's an interesting item upgrade system in this game that we'll talk about more once we get the tutorial for. I don't even think we can do it yet. I don't know. I'd have to look at the shop. I don't think there's a ton of value in doing it yet either way. But that did increase her attack a decent chunk. We're gonna damage race this thing. Oh, that's a bad idea. I made a mistake. I don't want to die too, so Zaz gets Phoenix down. I should have used the potion. I thought maybe he changed his mind. It does feel like some of the enemies in this game, when they start targeting someone, they do not change their target for shit. And it can lead to getting wiped pretty quick. Things will hit hard.
If those things are still around, might be some soldiers trapped in here too. Except they'd probably be Lassie by now. Huh? Not even human anymore. Just post-Lassie. Enemies of Cocoon. Can't show them any mercy.
There's the next one.
Alright, let's see if we can dodge this. dog's gonna book it at me. Do I have any? I don't think we have any. I'd rather save him for later anyway. This may be annoying, but it's not hard. So I'll mash A through this. Can activate that, but is there an item over here? No. Okay. So yeah, we just had to, you know, whack something with our fists. Called punching, I think.
All right.
Again, why would you put the call button for the elevator so far away from the elevator? I don't feel like that makes a ton of sense.
Your hero's on the way. Hang on, baby. Your hero's on the way.
He is here. Calling himself a hero?
He's coming our way.
What should I do?
Tell him what you need to.
But nothing I say will change what happened.
We could just run away.
Someone explain to me why the button for the stairs was in a just completely different area. Could someone also explain to me why the stairs have buttons? Feels like it's something you probably want around a lot of the time. That's just me. I'm so oh, shit. I'm someone that likes to go upstairs. Is there anything over here? No. Oh, there we go. How did I miss this? 30 gil. I think we just stole someone's lunch money. It doesn't even feel right.
Sure this is the right way?
Need to look and see where the game auto saves, because I think it might just auto save before fights so that you can redo them. But I don't know that that's a loadable save. Haven't we been here before? Because we'd already gotten that chest. We need to go past where the dogs came out. I guess if I had looked at my map, I would have known that sooner. There's an item over here. Did I get it?
No date.
Preemptive. Let's go.
Take this.
Anybody else get BB-8 vibes from these things? Damn, we're not going to go fast enough to get the other two. You can actually execute your ATB before it's completely full. Something we will take advantage of at certain points throughout the game. It's just a different button press. You can stop it, really, I think, at any point. But again, there's only so much point in doing that. So that was one of those shrouds. That was a Fortisol. That's definitely one of the items we wanted. Damn, I was hoping I could sneak past. Alright, we're gonna mash A for a second. Yeah, the beginning of this game can be a little bit of a slog. We're getting there though. We'll have some more interesting combat coming up here soon. I think very flashy combat too. Can actually be pretty fun to watch sometimes. At least it is for me. My wife is probably shaking her head going, no, it's not. But, you know. My wife's silly. Hi, Annie.
No daydreaming.
Alright, more A mashing.
You can't fight things like that.
No, 100 go. That's more than lunch money. That's going out money. So at least we're starting to rob people and get something worth out of it.
What are they?
See, you failed. This is what happens when Lassie don't complete the focus the Fal'Cie gave him.
Let's even these odds.
That's more mashing A, but we have something to talk about. So yeah, so these are the C. So we now know that there are repercussions for not following the focus given to a Lassie from a Fal'Cie. You turn into... I don't know what... I can't even think of anything to compare these things to. Zombie-ish things?
How did you get in here? You gotta leave. Okay, listen. Find some place to hide and keep quiet. Once I find Sarah, we'll all leave together. You'll be home in time for dinner.
You...
Wait! Who's Sarah?
My wife. Future wife, that is. She's a Pulse Lassie.
No.
She's here somewhere, along with that Fal'Cie. I gotta find her and set her free.
What's wrong with you? Why do you want to help a Lassie? They're the enemy.
Huh?
How can you save a Lassie? You're not... That's insane!
Probably. But I gotta do something, right? I'll be back.
Should we wait around for him and hitch a ride?
I'd rather go to Pulse. Why is this happening to me? When they found the Fal'Cie the other day, we were just visiting Bodum. But the army took us, threw us on that train. And because of that guy, Mom is...
Probably shouldn't leave them alone.
And he wants to help a Lassie.
Hey again.
Hey. Let's go with him. You gotta talk to him, Hope. If you don't take this chance, you'll regret it forever.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's go.
I know misplaced anger is a thing with grief, but
What's gotten into you, soldier? Thought you came for a fight.
My sister.
Your sister?
She's a Lassie.
What? A Pulse Lassie?
The Fal'Cie has her captive, but I'll find her.
Is she still... Hey, what was her focus? When she became a Lassie, what did the Fal'Cie order her to do? It wasn't blow up Cocoon or anything like that, was it?
I didn't ask.
Listen to me. When a person gets cursed by a Fal'Cie, they become a Lassie, and they get given a focus, right? how do I put this? If they don't carry it out, LaCie end up as one of those things. What I'm saying is, if your sister's gone that far, I mean, she might still. How can I? Oh man, there's no way to turn a LaCie back into a human. Even if she completes her focus, there's no changing her fate. She'll live her life as a fal'Cie slave. Don't make her suffer.
Just say it! Any LaCie, anyone who might ever become a LaCie should be wiped off the face of Cocoon. It's people like you that started the Purge in the first place.
I'll give you 2 guesses on who what her Lightning sister's name is. And if you guessed Bernadette, you're wrong. We want this item. Did I get the preemptive? I apparently did not. I wonder if the other one was looking at me. I was not paying a ton of attention. I was trying to think of a name quickly. I don't know why Bernadette is what I went with. Power wristband. All right. Yeah. We don't need no health. Blast cannon. I'm gonna give lightning nothing but strength. That's it. I wish you could play that way. You can't. We're gonna want some magic. Can I bait this guy? Yeah, good. Cool. Yeah, we're definitely gonna want some magic on everyone. Even physical characters get certain magic stuff in the game. To help us really set off the chain gauges. Is there an item back there? Oh, there wasn't. That means it's a successful skip. Don't think I can skip this. I don't know if these are 2 different fights or 1 fight, so we're just going to run into this guy. Oh, it's 2 different fights, so we saved a little time. This is a big old dude. Curious to how these creatures evolve. Are the longer you a Seath, the more... I don't know... rocky you become? I don't know how else to describe what this thing looks like. I was a little worried we were going to lose that damage race, but we're good. Oh, we got a Seath tier. I guess they're human. Makes sense they'd cry. We do have a boss coming up, I think. There might be another room in between.
Someone stumbles into the wrong.
Yeah, I guess there's another room in between.
All this happens.
No? You don't want to walk towards me? Oh, look at us go. Look at us go. Yo, I will take the shit out of that. I don't know that we can dodge this one since nobody's moving. This is just 2 of these things now, so... we'll mash A for a minute. Well, we had to use a potion, but... other than that... pretty much the same as the fight before it that you saw, but with 2. I don't think you could get out of that fight without using a potion.
Time to go. We have to leave before the army... What?
That's a Pulse brand. That girl's a Lassie.
I already told you that.
Pulse Lassie are the enemies of Cocoon.
So they should die?
Listen, if she fails her focus, you know how that'll end.
And killing her is a mercy?
You came.
Sarah! Sarah.
Is that my hero?
Let's get you out of here.
Hands off. I'm taking her home.
Sis,
I'm not your sister. You couldn't protect her. It's your fault she...
Can save us.
Sarah?
You can save us. Protect us all. Save Cocoon.
Save Cocoon? Sarah? That was your focus?
anything. I'll do anything. Leave it to me, you'll see. I'll protect Cocoon. I'll save everyone.
Somehow, I'll make things right.
You just relax.
Thank you.
Sarah!
Sarah! Sarah!
Why is she turning to crystal?
The sea who fulfill their focus are transformed into crystal and gain eternal life.
Just like the stories say.
Sarah, sweet dreams.
Sweet dreams? She's not sleeping! Sarah's... she's...
She's alive.
No.
The legend. Remember the legend. Lassie who fulfilled their focus turn to crystal and gain eternal life. It's the same with Sarah. Eternal life. She's not dead! Sarah's my bride-to-be. I promise to be hers forever. I don't care how many years I have to wait.
It's over! Open your eyes and face reality!
Sarah, does becoming a Lassie really mean losing everything?
Oh, wait.
What now?
The army.
The target is almost in place. Surface team, what is your status?
Good to go. Resistance is under control. The assault proceeds as planned.
Leave no trace. The pulse vestige never existed.
Fire!
What's happening?
It must be a sanctum strike. Bring down the vestige and the foul sea right with it.
Aren't they taking it back to Pulse? That's what the purge was, right?
All they care about is getting everything from Pulse off Cocoon. Dead or alive, it's all the same.
We can't stay here. They'll kill us.
I'll be right back. Hold on.
Trenchcoat, where you going?
Date with the Foul Sea. Got some things to talk about.
What? You gonna ask it to help her? Are you out of your mind, kid? That thing wants to chew us up and spit us out.
Well, what do you want me to do?
What?
Lightning?
Here we go.
I'd like to point out that Sarah completed her focus, but Cocoon has not been destroyed. So, we are going to put an iron bangle on Zaz and leave everything else as it is. Yeah. And hopefully I don't screw this up. No, stay away. Aww. What am I supposed to do? It can fly. That's not fair. How does the Seath get their wings? Again, very interesting. Wonder if you just turn into a different Seath based on how epically you failed your focus. Like, these guys failed a little bit. Or they failed a lot. I don't know. Also, why is Snow's jacket different in cutscenes and fighting? Does anybody else look different in the fights? Screw it. Oh, am I safe? I'm not. You don't see me. I think they see me. We'll just fight it real quick. I want to know what the item is. This will actually be one of our last fights that's boring. At least it's faster now with 3 people. Although I still contend that Snow's a little useless. He can't build gauge very well. Definitely not early game, and I feel like everything he can do later on is just done better by someone else. Were you worth it? Yeah, 5 potions. That was worth it. Plus now we can save. Probably a smart thing to do. This boss isn't exactly a pushover, despite where we're at in the game.
So this is the Foul Sea.
Sarah's a crystal now. You gave her a focus, and she did it. You got what you want. Now let her go! Please, turn her back. I'll be your Lassie instead!
Fine. You go on begging. Like this thing gives a damn what we want!
Lightning!
It's this thing's fault the purge started. And it's people who are dying. Sarah told us to save Cocoon. That means this thing needs to die. What?
What the?
Come on now. You really think you can kill a Fal'Cie?
I'm doing this for Sarah.
That wasn't an answer.
Dodge. I'm in. As long as you don't mind an amateur. I got these things. Might as well use them.
Thanks.
All right. So we gotta destroy the kind of arms here first, or we're gonna get wrecked. Now, if I recall correctly, these will come back too, but you see they're not terribly difficult to destroy. This is also going to be the first time we might want to start using potions almost preemptively. Or at least long before we necessarily need them health-wise. But this is what bosses will kind of look like. Now, again, we don't have many resources to really kind of do anything here other than attack. But that will not be the case for much longer. Just going smoothly, I'm surprised. I remember this fight being annoying. I don't think we can get the gauge up on this. I think before the arms come back, I'll hit a potion too. Probably right now. Yeah. Oh, we just barely saved Snow. Oh, we need another one. I think with one of the arms down, we'll probably be okay. Yeah. Maybe I was remembering this, because it feels like it's suddenly gotten more aggressive. Maybe we were just better on the arms before. Alright, I think we can probably get it now. We can go on a damage race with it, even if the arms come back, and I think we'd be okay. Here? Okay, we got it. Hey, we still 5-starred it, too. Oh, that doctor's coat is the thing that'll make our potions, I think, twice as potent.
Where are we?
What's going on?
couldn't see a future, and I was afraid. When the future was clear and it hurt to see, I'd just close my eyes and lose myself in happier days.
That's our chapter 2. If you liked that video, go ahead and subscribe. And if you didn't, please email me and tell me why.